Hurry up with this coffee. I'm dying. This is what I look like when I wake up. Nah, it's a big game, you know? The shit that I go through, the shit that I experience, you probably don't experience. I get a lot of harassment. And a lot of harassment. The I it's yeah, the shit I get a lot of restricted content, and I can't get the shit you can get. No. No, this is how it works. Like when you have like, I'm not sure what company Sammy goes through. I think it might be his wife and son might help him. And shit like that. But I mean, I think he might be affiliated with the people. I'm speculating. This is not truth, but I think he might be affiliated with like things like Valuetainment, like Mike Francis says, the people that put out Megyn Kelly, the Sirius FM and YouTube girl, real smart, pretty lady. She was real smart, and yeah, they're totally legit. I'm a fan of their work. You know what I mean? Of how they do shit and how it's done. Yeah, no, their information is always tip top. It's not a matter, but I mean, everything's based on lies in the first place. But and then eventually you'll get Sammy will sell like B loop or like B roll or sell an interview. And then a certain person that bought his time or his interview or his B-roll footage is then free to do whatever the fuck they want with. And usually they'll do it by putting fucked up titles or fucked up pictures or fucked up comments that are meant for a group of people or perhaps just me alone. And at that point, it's out of Sammy's hands because he basically licensed it. You can't blame him. But then you look at his channel, he don't have all that. It's just fans like me, and slick wording to promote lies or whatever else. But the lies are what we like. That's what makes a good story. It's not an all-out, bald-faced lie. It's just people that abuse the, yeah. And that's how people communicate, too. That's the way the FBI communicates. It's the way kids communicate. That's the way the mafia communicates, Go see this psychic. Have your tarot cards read. Go over there. Yeah, to pass information when times are tough. Or here, I wrote you. I need to communicate with you. I wrote this down on a piece of paper. Write it back. Give me the answer, and I'll burn it when we're done. It's abusive users is what it is. It's never the fault of the people that put it out. Why would they waste their time? It always seems like it's rare when I've seen people do it too, and I've seen companies come and go where you give the guy $300 and you're so cheap and you only do get off that. Don't you dare fuck with that TV. I just got that, and they'll put out one video and they're never heard from again. And all you saw was a fucked up thumbnail, a fucked up title, a fucked up content, fucked up, and it's like that's not Sammy, or that's not Mike, or that's not this one. Well, that's what happens. But I know that because I'm a big fan and I know the quality of his work. When he puts shit out himself, it's perfect. It doesn't harm anybody. In fact, there's little And it's like when they go live, it's kind of like, I mean, you get Sammy going live sometimes, and it's kind of like premium content that you would get like premium. What was I talking about yesterday, though? Yeah, no, it's always abusive pricks, the viewers, that are animals. And 99.9% of the time, that fuck everything up. You know? They got some kind of personal... you know, and that's what it is. You know? But I've caught companies doing that before. If someone doesn't like your channel, they'll, they'll take drastic measures to let you know in a kind of secret way, but it's still like, it'll infuriate you. But I don't really do a mob channel. I just comment on it from time to time because I'm not a mob guy. But I enjoy it thoroughly. And I they do rigorous, intensive fucking study about the shit they do. You can't catch them fucking up. Of course, I know that. But no, I'm getting personally fucked with on so many levels that I can't even begin to tell you because you wouldn't believe it. You'd think I was schizo or something. But it don't bother me. It's the only thing that gets me through the days and nights. But I've seen that happen. I've seen people take, since my content's restricted, they can go take old content from the real internet, re-edit it, and send it to me and make it look like they're talking to me. And it's like, well, where the fuck's this guy been? I follow this channel for my life. I haven't seen him in 3-4 fucking years. Drank too much cough syrup last night. I can't, I feel groggy. Let me get this cigarette and a cup of coffee, then we'll go back at it. That's great, though.